Hello, everybody. Welcome to the presentation on your national and international health insurance for HFC and Volunteers Colombia. I'm Alex. I'm a regional coordinator for HFC. So you're going to be using probably Seven Corners. That's the international health insurance we recommend. You don't have to use that one, but you'll definitely be using Nueva EPS. That's the national health insurance which we use. So what is EPS or EPS? Entidad Promotora de Salud, technically, uh, but that's still confusing. So basically, it just means Colombian health insurance. And there's many different kinds of Colombian health insurance. Nueva EPS is the company that we use. So what does your EPS cover? Routine medical appointments, then you get dental, medical exams, medicine and prescriptions, hospitalization, surgeries, and family planning services. How much does it cost? Pretty much anything under the sun is going to cost you 1,800 pesos, which is way under $1 at this current date. Just keep in mind that anytime you have an emergency service on your Nueva EPS, if you're in the hospital, you're going to have to pay up front, and then Nueva EPS will reimburse you after treatment. So once to affiliate you with the Nueva EPS, we need to receive a scan of both sides of your cedula and a scan of your visa. Once we have all that, um, you turn it into your regional coordinator, and 2 weeks later, your documentation is submitted. You'll officially be affiliated with Nueva EPS. How do you use Nueva EPS? Well, your regional coordinator is going to give you a list of all the hospitals and centers, offices in your region. You can also consult the Nueva EPS website, and there's a drop-down menu there where you can easily find all the different offices and hospitals near you. If you'd like to make an appointment, you can always call the number on the back of your Nueva EPS insurance card, or most likely your regional coordinator will give you a phone number of a center and hospital or a center nearest you to make a doctor's appointment. Just keep in mind that this is going to take a while, maybe a week or two to get an appointment in. If you're really sick and you need to be sick sooner, you might be surprised to know that in Colombia, if you want more immediate help, you can go to an emergency room, even if it's not an emergency, you're just sick. This can be strange to some foreigners who haven't spent time in Colombia, but this is how it is. So what do you expect? Just go to the emergency room, show your health insurance card or your cedula, most likely your cedula, and take a number, and you'll be seen on a priority basis. Just remember, your RC is always there to help. In an emergency situation, keep in mind you won't be covered at a non-Nueva EPS hospital unless it's a life or death situation. So why do you need your international health insurance? Well, it covers some things that your Nueva EPS doesn't, which are kind of more serious things. Your medical evacuation, repatriation of remains, political evacuation, things to do with terrorism. Keep in mind that this list of things with $100,000, you need that if you're to go with any other international health insurance. And also keep in mind when you get your international health insurance with us, that it needs to cover in your entire time that you're here with us in Colombia. So when do you use your EPS, your international insurance, and when do you pay out of pocket? Pretty much as often as you can, use Nueva EPS. It's the cheapest. It's the best option. But there is a small chance that you could have an accident or get sick before your EPS is activated here in Colombia. In that case, probably your best bet is to go to a private clinic or a private doctor. Because chances are that private clinic is going to cost you less than $250, which is your deductible on your international insurance with Seven Corners. If it's a more serious visit and it's over $250, you can use your international insurance. Or if it's very serious and you're getting flown out of the country or something like that, you have your international insurance. Okay, so I hope that's clear. So helpful hints and lessons learned from the past. Don't wait till you're really sick to find out where the nearest center and hospital is to you. So those are two different things, right? You have like a private clinic that's affiliated with Nueva PSA for your general doctor's visits, and then you have like your emergency rooms. You want to find out where both of those are as before you get sick. So also keep in mind that your RC is around to help you when you need it. Don't be afraid about language barriers or I don't know how things work in Colombia. That's what your coordinator's for. Use them. And remember, you got to call ahead to make appointments. It can take a long time. And when you're calling, businesses such as Nueva PSA use landlines. And when you call a landline from a cell phone, you're going to have to add 3 digits to the beginning of the number, like a 032, 038, depending on your region. So make sure you find out what that is by asking somebody who lives there or your coordinator and add that to call the number. All right, so